Hello everyone, Trickco's the name, and this is my video game news recap for the week. There's gonna be kind of a quick one because there's not much going on in the news other than, Black Friday sales and all that kind of crazy stuff. But stay tuned to the end where I do the kind of like little channel update for you guys. So the first one I want to get into is mostly the scalpers. So apparently there is a lot of people out there who are buying up PS5s and Series X's and just hoarding them. This is mostly in like UK, but they are like trying to be considered as like a business because they're right now trying to be like, oh, we have more stock than actual retail stores because they're just buying them up like crazy because all the bosses have been in place. And I think these guys should be called something specific, like they shouldn't be called scalpers. I think people who do stuff like this should be called what they really are, and that is a-holes. I feel like if you're a scalper, that's fine, do whatever you want to do and like that, but we should be able to call you an a-hole with no repercussions, because that's what you are, an a-hole. Because if you're pretty much going to abuse and use people during a pandemic to take as much money as possible just so that you can make a profit off of them, is messed up. Like, you are one of the lowliest people in the world, and like I love how the fact that these people are trying to consider themselves as like a business company trying to do this. Like, no, you guys are a-holes who are trying to rip off people during a pandemic and the holiday season. Just like, I really hope not a single one of those sell, and when we get them in more like lightly and more often, there's a normal supply of them, which is probably during March when the tax season comes in, they just sit on a whole bunch of PS5s and not knowing what to do with them. I really hope that happens. Kind of what happens with the people with the toilet paper. That's what they kind of like. They're the toilet paper people, like trying to take all the toilet paper. Remember in the beginning of like the coronavirus scare, is like a lot of people trying to buy all the toilet paper, and then like people couldn't get them. But then later on, a lot of companies was like, yeah, you can't return these, like, because then that's when we got toilet paper again, and all these people who like hoarded all the toilet papers tried to return all of them because not many people like need them anymore, and they're like, no, you're the a-holes for doing what you're trying to do, and you should pay for it. I really hope this happens to the people with the PS5 because I feel like they should not be rewarded for any of this. Do not buy anything from scalpers. Like, people are having issues with the PS5s. I already had talk with people who are having their PS5s already turn off. I already had a Xbox Series X returned to me because it wasn't working, it wasn't turning on. Even my PS5 has been having some sound issues. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully, like, it doesn't happen again. But yeah, no, these PS5s and Series X's, they're not that great. They are very buggy. They have issues. Do not spend thousands of dollars on a buggy tester system, okay? Wait until they come out a lot more accessible. You don't need them for the holiday season. Save up your money and just have a really nice holiday season, okay? You don't need to worry about the stress of getting a PS5 for the holiday season, especially during a pandemic that we're freaking dealing with right now, okay? Just let the a-holes be a-holes, and you just keep your money and buy something else. Like, apparently the Switch is doing immensely great right now because like they can't buy PS5s or Series X's right now, so people are just buying Switches. And I just think it's hilarious that during all this console war butting heads that they're doing right now, Switch is doing amazing and they don't actually have to worry about anything at all. They're selling a lot of games and a lot of systems, so I think this is hilarious that the Switch and Nintendo is just doing amazing while all this fiasco is going on with new systems. But what do you guys think? Did you guys buy a system from a scalper? And you did. How did that go? Did they send you like a rock? Or did they actually send you a system? And if they did, is your system kind of acting funky? Really hope not. Really hope not. The other news, actually, apparently there's actually a leak that's going to happen during the awards, the Game Awards. There's going to be an announcement that Konami is actually going to be making a new Silent Hill game, which, cool. Like, do something with your licenses. That'd be amazing if you do something with it. And if they do make a really good like Silent Hill game, maybe based off PT, that would be freaking awesome. I wouldn't mind seeing something like that. Like, I would totally play Silent Hill for you guys. That'd be so much fun. Like, I don't mind like getting a something from Kojima. I just don't like the practices and what they've been doing with Hideo Kojima and all that stuff. But speaking of Hideo Kojima, there's actually rumors that there's going to be some games that he's going to be working on, including a remake of a Metal Gear Solid game. Which, anything Metal Gear Solid, just give to me. Like, I would love. Like, Metal Gear Solid is one of my favorite games in like history, so I love it. It actually is very personal to me and like my childhood. So anything that's Metal Gear Solid related, I would totally love to see. And if Hijima goes in on it, that'd be cool too. But something tells me he wouldn't want to do remaster, because he already knows that like his games are already great. Like, why would you want to remaster something that's already great? But I don't know. Well, let's see what Kojima does, because I would hate to see a sequel, but a remake or a legendary edition of like all the games, I would love to add that to my collection. And this is not really news for us here in the United States, but this is still depressing. Sega sold out a lot of their like arcade stores, and apparently in Japan there's a lot of arcade buildings, stores, and corners that are being shut down due to the pandemic that's going on, which is actually really sad. I grew up with like arcades. Like, I actually went to a lot of arcades here in Flagstaff when we used to have it at the mall, and they were great. I loved them a lot. Me and my brother used to play House of the Dead. It's called House of the Dead. But yeah, I played that with my brother all the time. It was great. I loved it a lot. And it's kind of sad that we're in the age, well, mostly because of the pandemic that happened, they kind of closed down a lot of arcades, which is, I don't know, it's a time in like gaming history that this was a really big thing, and it's sad to see that it's going away. I don't know. What do you guys think? Did you guys ever attend any kind of arcades when you were like growing up, or still wanted to go into it? And what were your favorite arcade games? Again, House of the Dead was my favorite. I love that crazy with the gun. You can decide when you ever want to load. Me and my brother went ham on that game. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that like arcades should go away, because there's really no point in having them, because we have like computers and video games and consoles that really don't need those? And I still wouldn't mind going to one maybe now and then. Cool. And there's not much anime news going on right now, not that really I know of. So if you guys actually know some anime news, let me know in the comments below. But I just want to do a little bit of a channel update. First, I did pick out my little section a little bit. It was mostly because I spilled coffee on this entire setup when I was trying to set up a new mic position. And I found some posters that I decided to put out. So what do you guys think? Do you guys like this new setup? Do you think this is like really cool? Do you like it? Let me know if you do like it, because I actually think it's actually really cool. Let me know if you guys want to like ask for some questions about it. But yeah, I'm actually coming up to 100 subscribers. Like 100 subscribers. That's insane. I don't even think I like fathom 100 people really enjoying my content, which is actually really insane for me to think. But that means I will be doing a reaction video for you guys. Megami is probably going to do a surprise visit, so that's gonna be fun to deal with. But for you guys, I'll do whatever I can to like make content for you guys, because I do want to get this channel to greater heights, and I'll do whatever I can to do new things and some of that. So if there's some stuff you want me to do, let me know. I will totally try out some new things. I'm trying to stream more, trying to put more quality videos out. I know if you've been noticing, my editing is a little bit better, I want to say. I'm still making some mistakes here and there, mostly with my audio. I'm trying to get that solid. I think that's like one thing that I still can't really get down very well. But yeah, if there's something you want to see me do for this channel, let me know. I would definitely like to hear you guys' opinions and some feedback if there's anything that is not working out. I want to get some more views, I want to get some more subscribers, and I want you guys to really just enjoy my content, you know? I've been noticing that you guys usually just watch like about 8 minutes to 12 minutes of most of my videos, which, you know, like, I understand like you guys have time and you don't have time to do a lot of the watching my videos, but like, is it because it's not that good of quality? or you guys don't have time. Let me know in the comments below. But yeah, let me know. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for me today. Again, very short. Not much is going on in the gaming news. Cyberpunk is coming out next week, so that's actually going to be freaking amazing. I'm looking forward to that. I don't know if I'm going to be doing a live stream or some videos onto it. I think that's just going to be like my own personal thing. But if you guys want to see me do a run through of Cyberpunk for you guys, like on the PS5, let me know. I'll definitely try and play something for you guys. But until then, I hope you guys still all have yourself a nice day, and I'll see you next week when I do another recap of some gaming news. But until then, but don't forget. Okay, don't forget. Very important, guys. Very important. You guys know. Yeah. You guys are my little pog champs. Come here. I had to do that at least once. Bye-bye.